Okay, y'all, this is a PSA for anyone who is listening. It is a public service announcement. This is a beware video. I want you to beware when you buy or sell through a Facebook group or online or whenever you buy or sell to strangers. There's safety protocols that I follow. No matter how much you follow safety protocols, things can still happen. When you're buying or selling online, let's just say that you're the seller, as was I yesterday. When a person wants your item, start asking questions. And if you're doing it through a Facebook group, go to their Facebook, check out their Facebook, make sure it's not like a new Facebook. Do your research on them, see if you can find out as much information as you can on the person before you were to meet them. Are they local? Are they wanting you to send it somewhere? I am very leery about all of this now. Wasn't before so much locally, but now I still am leery locally. But God and his angels protected me, and you will hear that in a little bit. But I want you to do your research on who this person is. Ask questions. If a question crosses your mind to ask them, ask it. There is a reason to ask questions. How are they wanting to pay? I had one person message me wanting to send me a cashier's check. They were going to write the cashier's check for a little more. When they came to pick up the product, I would give them back the cash. Working in banking has taught me a lot. That is a big no-no because that cashier's check will most likely bounce. See if you could find out if they have a reputation. Sometimes, like on Facebook, you can rate a seller, you can rate a buyer. You know, a lot of these places like OfferUp and Let Go, Poshmark, you can rate a seller on how they are. And so you look at their rating and see how they've been in the past. If they are brand new, I'm just letting you know, if they are brand new, be very, very cautious because they don't have a history, so you don't know. But I was new to OfferUp, so there are some good people out there. You have just got to be cautious. Even when you're paying through PayPal, because I looked this up yesterday, when you're paying through PayPal, you can still get scammed. If they send you a link saying I sent you the money, click on this link. No. You need to go to the PayPal account that you have downloaded on your phone, or you go to paypal.com, sign into your account, and see if the money's there. Because if you follow that link that they sent you, it will show that the money is there. But that is not what it's showing. It's a false show of information. And there's other ways that you can be scammed. You just have to look them up. My story is I went to sell my phone with all the accessories, you know, all the cases that I had with it, to a person yesterday who shall remain nameless. Went to sell it. Met at Walmart in a public place. Got out, went over to them, had the window rolled down. They were all nice and talking and whatever. Still had my wall up, still trying to be cautious. Held on to one thing while she looked at the phone. And when they handed me the money, it looked legit just from a glance because they handed it to me in a bank envelope. As soon as I got the money, she reached for the bag. I still had a hold of the bag. I said, I'm going to count this money. And as soon as I said that, she snatched the bag. When I opened it, they sped off. And I'm not kidding when I said they went 90 to nothing to get out of there. The first thing I did, okay, let's see their license plate. They had their license plate covered. I know the make and the model of the car. I know who the person is because I did my research. And the first thing that I did was go straight to my cell phone store, which was right there. I went there and blacklisted the number so they could not use the phone. I thank God for the people that were there at my cell phone store. But this person found, I took screenshots of the conversation that I had with this person. I took a screenshot of the picture that was there at the time, because I did this right after it happened. Because within 30 minutes of it happening, she had blocked me where I couldn't find her. The picture had changed, so I had no picture of her, or so she thought. But I got all the information I could. Called the police because the money that they had handed me was counterfeit. They handed me $900 in counterfeit cash. It is still taking it to a different level when you start handing out counterfeit cash. So when I was at the cell phone store, the police officer came up there. We talked to them, showed them the Facebook pictures, showed them all this stuff. And this generation nowadays loves to live on Facebook, so you could get all the information you wanted from it. And so the police officer got all the information she needed about this person. So I have transcripts of me getting my phone blacklisted. I have the receipt from me buying the phone. I have all the documentation I need on these people. There's a police report that has been written about them. Thank God he kept me safe, because I was standing so close to the car that the car hit my jacket as they were bailing out of there. So, God protected me. And after the state of shock came, I was really mad. This morning, I woke up in no mood. No mood whatsoever. It took me everything to get up here to just do my devotional, my daily devotional I do with you guys. I wanted to get this video out because I know there's a lot of people that do things like this, buy, sell, and trade. This was my experience as a seller. I've done this many times before. It wasn't my first time, but it was definitely the first time that I was handed counterfeit cash and ran out on. So, the best information that I got last night was, if you choose to do this, instead of just going to a public place, tell them to meet at your local police department in their lobby. Not only will this deter scammers and people who are wanting to steal, so you can be safe. You're surrounded by police officers if something does go wrong, which I doubt it will, because you're standing in the middle of a police office, a police lobby. They're not going to try to pull anything. And if you say that's where you want to meet and they don't want to meet there, don't do business. Do not do business. And if you have a check about doing anything with this person, do not do it. There is a reason. I didn't have a check so much yesterday about it, but as soon as I walked up to the car, I started getting this, there's something fishy going on. So, the way that I have to see this situation is that this is going to be a blessing in disguise for me. God will not only take care of them and get a hold of their hearts because they cross my path, God will take care of me and provide for me. But I want people out there to be safe. I don't want this to happen to other people. Just please, please be careful. I have grown up with a military family. I have police officers who are friends. I've paid attention. I watch the ID investigation channel. I paid attention to my surroundings. But most normal people would have just stood there and shocked, like, what just happened to me? So, I don't want this happening to anyone. And I don't want, God forbid, I don't want anything worse happening. And I don't want that happening to anybody else. So this is a beware, be very cautious when you do anything like this. And the other thing is, when you are buying something from someone, do the research on the person. If they tell you this is where they work, if they tell you any small tidbit of information, research it. Check it out. If a deal is too good to be true, it most likely is. It's not a good deal. So glean as much information as possible from the person that you are doing business with, because you don't know them from anyone else. They can act nice on the outside. They can be outstanding. They can even say that they're godly people, which makes me really mad when they do stuff like that and then they're not. You be cautious because you don't know them. You don't know what's in their heart. You don't know what their intentions are. So you research any information that is given to you. And also, don't ever give a person your personal information. Don't give them your house number. Don't give them your address. Don't give them your phone number if you don't have to. I mean, sometimes your phone number is already out there because that's how you're buying, selling, and trading or whatever. But do not give them any extra information. Keep your information safe. And if they keep changing locations of where they want to meet and they keep changing times, just say forget it. Just don't, because they're going to run you around. And you don't want that turning into a bad situation. I wanted to buy something. The offer seemed too good to be true, so I was doing my research. This person was living in one place, said they were working in another place. I called the other place to see if they knew who this person was. They didn't. So that right there is a red flag. That red flag was slapping you in the face. So that's why you have to be careful, because they can give you false information to make you feel comfortable. But if you do not research it and you do not find out whether it's true or not, you put yourself out in danger, and I don't want you to do that. Do your research. Be your own FBI investigator. Who else is going to do it for you? Because people are out there wanting to scam and steal from you. They are betting on how nice you're going to be. So have your guard up and listen to that voice that's inside you. If you have an uneasy feeling, get the heck out of there. Even if the person's there and you pull up and you get an uneasy feeling, just say, gotta go. Bye. Get out of there. Don't send anything overseas, especially if they pay you by PayPal. Even then, you have got to walk with caution, big caution. Buying and selling anything, sending it anywhere. If they live over here on this side of the U.S. and they want you to send it over here on this side, walk with caution. Do not get scammed. Do not, especially when you're dealing with high dollar stuff. Be very, very careful. Even when it's low, people will do anything for any amount of money. So, my beware and my PSA is walk with caution, and beware when you're buying, selling, and trading anything, because you do not want to get screwed. And I just want to put that out there. Just be careful. That's my PSA for today. Be careful with what you do and walk with caution and wisdom. So, have a good day, and we'll see you next time with beauty-related products instead of PSAs. So, we'll talk to you later. Bye.